The Seattle Seahawks have completely overhauled their coaching staff. With Pete Carroll going out and Mike Macdonald coming in, this team is ready to explode in 2024. And with that being said, there are already a couple of players who have positioned themselves to break out next season. And in this video, I wanted to break down not only one, but two players, both on offense and defense, that I think are ready to turn the corner and make themselves really good for the Seattle Seahawks next season. Now, before I break down the two players I think could break out, comment down below before I say any names, who do you think could potentially break out for the Seahawks this season and why as well? Now, with that being said, let's dive right into who the breakout players could potentially be for the Seattle Seahawks. Now, let's start off on the defensive side of the ball. My first breakout candidate is Boye Mafe. Boye Mafe is a guy who has already shown the ability to get better and better as the years go on, jumping from 12 pressures to 58 pressures to his second season, going from 3 sacks to 9 sacks in his second season. A guy under Mike Macdonald who is already starting to look like he can break out in 2024. I actually wanted to break down his film from last year just so you guys know exactly why I believe if he shows at least a little bit of a jump up from last year, this dude's going to be one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Now, the first play I want to show you, Boye Mafe utilizes his offhand strength, the pure power to just bully this left tackle. And honestly, I don't even want to really break it down. Let's just watch it for a second, right? Let's watch this masterpiece. Offhand, boom, throw the guy down, and then go in and secure the sack on Daniel Jones. Guys, watch this again as he just explodes through. I mean, you don't see that every day. You don't see a left tackle that size get thrown down like that. That is impressive. And to see this man continue to take these jumps up in terms of the speed off the ball, the athleticism, but also the pure strength in the arms, this dude is going to be a beast. You can already tell the work ethic is there, the skill set is there, and the ability to grow. Man, I'm excited to see what this dude can do in year 3. But I'll tell you what, this dude's not gonna be someone you want to go up against if you're a tackle. Now again, this is another one where he's lined up at the top of your screen here, going up against a really good left tackle in Ronnie Stanley, and again, just abuses him. Watch how fast he gets off the line of scrimmage, and also keep in mind really quickly, this isn't half speed, okay? So keep that in mind as you watch this clip. Again, boom. I mean, the explosiveness off the snap is kind of unreal, and boom, just gets right around Ronnie Stanley, dips underneath that shoulder, and then gets on the backside, and boom, forces a fumble here on Lamar Jackson, and then end up scooping it and getting it to go. I want to show you this other angle of him scooping around the corner here. This is amazing, right? Lowering that shoulder, getting under Ronnie Stanley, and bending around the corner, using that right arm to then force this fumble. Unbelievable job. Again, when you watch this guy work, it's a 100% effort on every single snap. Something you love to see. Big time play there by Boye Mafe, and again, he is just waiting to break out. Now, the final reason I really think Boye Mafe is potentially going to break out this year, actually, before we get into that, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Seahawks throughout the entirety of the offseason. Everything you need to know, we got you guys covered. So join the family. If you want to watch some Seahawks games with me throughout the season, make sure you guys go follow my Twitch. It is Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. But with that being said, let's dive back into the video. So what's different about this play compared to the others is now he is on the right side, right? So the versatility alone, someone who can go on the left or the right side, depending on, you know, if Uchenna Nwosu or Derek Hall is playing, he can switch sides, right? So that is something I love about him. But again, he just screams off the edge almost every single time. And again, another reason why he's going to have all the opportunity in the world is the depth that this team has. Leonard Williams, Jerron Reed, Drummond Jones. You have, Boye Mafe, who you drafted in the first round. You have Jonathan Hankins. This team is loaded. This team is absolutely loaded. You have a defensive-minded head coach who wants to put you in the right position to succeed. And to be quite honest, Boye Mafe has all the talent in the world to succeed as well. Again, bending around the edge, getting underneath the tackle, and coming in there for the sack. Guys, pause, right? This dude is insane, and I cannot wait to see him explode off the scene in 2024 and start to prove to everybody that he is one of the most dominant edge rushers in the game. And now that he is Mike Macdonald here, I think it's going to be even more relevant. Now, the next guy I have on my list that is poised to break out this season is no other than second-year wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now, Jackson Smith-Njigba was probably one of the most underused wide receivers in the league in terms of the potential and the skill that he already has. And obviously, they have guys like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and Kenneth Walker and Noah Fant, right? It's so hard to get the ball to everybody. But him jumping up in year 2 and what we saw from him in minicamp and OTAs, I mean, there was a day during minicamp where he had 5 touchdowns in one practice. So the rapport that he is already building with a guy like Geno Smith has become unreal, right? On this play, he displays one, great route running ability, the ability to get behind the defense, right? We have one deep safety look. I know you guys can't see it from this look, but whenever you have one safety back deep, the one thing you need to be scared of is Jackson Smith getting behind the defense and making an unbelievable play. Him and Tyler Lockett, right? Because of speed. But Jackson Smith does a great job on this play with the catch radius and the ability to make an unbelievable snap, right? Unbelievable. That's unreal, right? And again, you look at the head, the twist in the head, finding the ball in the air and being able to grab this ball. Unbelievable. Love to see it, and I think this is something we're going to see a ton of next season with them going forward. And guys, keep in mind, there was 29 seconds left in this game. They were down by 4. It was 3rd and 10. They needed a big-time play, and he came in clutch. So not only is he clutch, he's got great route running ability, great catch radius. This dude's going to be next up for real. Now, a thing that I love about JSN is the versatility as a route runner. Not only can he play on the outsides, right? You can play where DK Metcalf is. He can play in the slot. He can line up even in the backfield if you need him to. This is a guy who can pretty much go from anywhere. Now, in this play specifically, he is going to run a corner route, right? Try to get to the sideline with a one-on-one matchup. No deep safety. Again, just trying to get that one-on-one coverage. Something we love to see, especially for JSN. And again, it's so much easier to get a guy like JSN involved because the route running ability, and when you're lined up closer to the quarterback, there's so many more different routes that you can run, right? If you're a DK Metcalf, right, you basically only have the 5 or 6 yards you have from where you are on the sideline to really create space. But when you're in the slot, it is so much easier to get you the football, especially when you're such a great route runner like JSN is, right? So right away, you see him stagger at the line of scrimmage. He's going to create some separation, get that outside leverage because he is running that corner route, so he wants to be able to have that step. Boom. We're not going to be able to see it, but trust me, when the regular season, preseason come around, we're going to have some all 22 coaches film, so we're going to be able to see everything, right? But Geno lobs it up here. The thing to look at is the ball tracking ability and the catch radius once again, right? Going up there, making an unbelievable one-handed snag. This is something that you don't see every single day. And again, I love JSN. The breakout ability is there. I think they need to get him the ball early and often next season. I'm sorry when it comes to Tyler Lockett. He is still a really good player. DK Metcalf is an unbelievable player. But JSN has game-changing capabilities under his belt. And if you can get him this football early and often, keep him, encouraged, to keep him the confidence level up. This is a guy that can, average 100 yards in a football game, every single Sunday. So get him the football. This dude is ready to explode. We saw it during minicamp. We saw it during OTAs, and he is ready to unleash for Mike Macdonald, Geno Smith, in this offense in 2024. Guys, really quickly, comment down below who you think is going to break out this year for the Seattle Seahawks. Let me know why. Subscribe, hit the like button, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Seahawks update. Peace.